Indonesia and meet so many people, they will say, "Ne tumse pyar karta ho, sir." Once again, sir, I have to say, Indonesia, Jakarta में आपका स्वागत है. And then I would like also to welcome Bapak Khairul Tanjung dan Bapak Haris Semana. Selamat datang Pak Khairul Tanjung, Pak Sete, Pak Haris Semana. Saya kenal beliau luar biasa, orang-orang hebat. Thank you Pak Sete, Pak Khairul Tanjung, dan Pak Haris Semana for all your support in making this wonderful event happens. A give round of applause to Pak Khairul Tanjung and Pak Haris Semana. Thank you, thank you. And then Excellencies, Ambassadors, members of diplomatic corps, friends of journalists, and last but not least, Indonesian film lovers who have come from everywhere, not only to feel the cinematic experience, but they come here also, I believe, to celebrate the cultural celebration that connects India and Indonesia. I think I've spoken too much. Okay, to open our program, I would like to invite now His Excellency, Bapak Sandip Chakraborty, to give his remarks. Please give round of applause to Pak Sandip.
Thank you, Pa Aziz. I think you have really spoken too much. You have also spoken what I had thought of saying. So I have run out of words. Thank you very much to everyone for joining us this afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank Pa Khairul and Pa Harry and Ibu Khairul for joining us, and particularly Pa Harry and Ajay for facilitating this special screening of Taj Mahal. In our language, Mahal means a grand palace or a building, but in Bhasa, Mahal means very expensive. But I think it conveys the meaning Taj Mahal is actually very, very expensive. I don't think anybody can buy Taj Mahal. But I must say that your presence today really adds value to the screening, and I want to thank all of you, including my friends from the diplomatic corps. I hope I'm not missing anyone. I see Ambassador of Portugal, Ambassador of Kenya, I see Ambassador of Kuwait, I see our friend from Mexico, and several others have joined us this afternoon. I also want to thank Ashish for being the bridge between India and Indonesia and bringing Akbar Khan ji to Jakarta. I fully endorse what Aziz said about you looking handsome and dashing and dapper. I think there is no doubt about it, and all of my friends who met you have been really charmed, not only by your looks, but by your behavior, by your humility, by your candor, and everything that we all associated with a fine human being, that is Akbar Khan. Thank you very much for joining us. I won't say much about Taj Mahal as a monument, but I will just recollect the words of our national poet, Nobel laureate Tagore. When he saw Taj Mahal, he just said 2 words or 3 words. He said, Taj Mahal is like a teardrop on the face of humanity. I have not seen any better description of Taj Mahal than what Tagore said. A teardrop on the face of humanity. We will all look forward to seeing the movie, but I must, before I invite the producer director of the film, Akbar Khan ji, here, I must introduce him because he is indeed a cinema personality. He began his career before doing the film Anjan Rahe. After a few films, he turned to producing and directing, making his first feature film Hadsa. I still remember the title song of Hadsa. It was very, very popular. I think Kishore Kumar sang that song, and I remember. Hadsa means incident, and in 1993 it came out. Thereafter, he was attracted by the lure of the television industry, and by the mid-80s, he actually made 2 of India's longest running and critically acclaimed TV series, The Sword of Tipu Sultan and Akbar the Great. Akbar the Great, I believe, was not on you, but it was Akbar the Emperor, no? Is that not wrong? Towards later years, Akbar Khan ji produced and directed a magnum opus epic film telling the tragic tale behind the building of the world's most famous monument to love by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for his queen Mumtaz Mahal. And that's why the name Taj Mahal, an eternal love story. So we all look forward to watching the film. But before we do that, I would like to invite Akbar Khan ji to please come here and share a few words with us on what motivated him to make the film and what are his plans for Indonesia. Please.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for giving me such a fantastic introduction. I hope I deserve it. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, a very good evening to all. Excellencies, honorable ministers, distinguished ambassadors, High Commissioners, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. The very first Indonesian person I met in Mumbai, nearly over 10 years ago, was the Honorable Pak Cherul Tanjing and his gracious wife, Ibu Anita. Their warmth, their humility, and their friendly nature left an impression in me. And it is the same spirit that I see in the Indonesians on this journey to Jakarta. I love you, Jakarta. I love you, Indonesia. The very first expression and words that were to come to my mind could only be followed with very definite focus. I just cannot stop here without extending my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency Ambassador to India, Mr. Sandeep Chakravarti, and his gracious wife, Dr. Tara Chakravarti. Sorry, sometimes the paper plays tricks. Your Excellencies, your commitment to serving as the cultural bridges between India and Indonesia is gathering today bridges together. Ambassadors and High Commissioners united in celebrating the rich heritage, art, culture, architecture, timeless human values that India proudly expresses and represents. Today we come together not merely for screening a film, but to honor an eternal symbol of love, the Taj Mahal, the significant, magnificent monument which continues to speak a love story eternally. As His Excellency Ambassador Sandeep Chakravarti Sahab was mentioning about our great poet Rabindranath Tagore, I'd like to expand on that poetry a little more. Empires and wealth fade When diamond, pearls, and ruby vanishes, that teardrop on cheek of time remains glowing spotlessly bright forever and ever. I'm so sorry. It's got stuck with one page after the other.
Take your time.
All the together to experience this film, leaders who shape dialogue, diplomacy, and harmony across the world. To catch one of your present, I thank each one of your august presence here. Thank you to have come and see my film, Taj Mahal, a labor of love. This evening would not have been possible without the generous support of my dear friend Ashish Sabu and the committed partnership of PT Omega Films and the representatives, Mr. Haris Laswan, Mr. Sachin, and Mr. Ajay Fulwani, the distributors of this film in Indonesia. I extend my heartfelt appreciation for sponsoring this event and for believing in the global potential of this epic love story. With their support, we look forward to the commercial release of the film Taj Mahal, an Eternal Love Story on 13 February 2005 during the Valentine weekend, a truly befitting moment to celebrate love. I warmly thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aku cinta kamu, Indonesia, Jakarta. I thank you for such a grand introduction, and now you really make me believe that I can still compete with Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency, for your remarks, and thank you, Mr. Khan, for your sharing your thought and then for giving us this wonderful work of art. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now we are now ready to begin the screening. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the film. And please get a image. Thank you.